Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC reviews. Today looking at the most popular pistol right now in the market from Palmetto State Armory. This is the Micro Dagger. So basically it's a clone on the Glock 43. Now they have different various models that you can get from, as well as colors, combination, combo pack with optics, no optic, threaded, whatever it may be. They have all kind of different models available. Now price vary independent on which one model you got. Now, the one that I have here is the C1, which is the compensator one, which they have the integrated compensation or compensator on the slide, and the barrel is going to be, standard Glock 43, which typically comes about right here. So the rest of it's going to be slide with the compensator on it. So this is the C1 model. Again, they have various models, and this is your standard Glock 43. Now, this is more typically like your Glock 43. I do carry the Glock 43. And basically what it is just the same thing basically when it comes to everything else. As far as the trigger goes, it's a little bit different. Both of them are optic. Again, this is the Glock 43X. That's what I carry on every day, and I put in my rotation. 15 rounds. It does come with one magazine, which is from Glock. From Palmetto, sorry. Saying Glock all the time, but Palmetto does have a 15-round magazine that only comes with one magazine, which is a bummer. Being a secure pistol, you want it to be at least 2 magazines. So hopefully they'll fix that as well when they offer these Glocks Micro Daggers, which I think, in my opinion, there should be 2 magazines with every pistol that you buy. Again, to have a backup magazine. But they make their own magazines as well. Let me grab it right quick. First, I want to say thank you to Lynx Defense for sponsoring this video and others. So make sure to go to Lynx Defense to check out their range bags and also rifle bags and all kind of different bags they have available on their website. And I appreciate those guys for being a sponsor of this video. So let's get back to the video. All right, guys, I got the magazine. I thought I had it in my pocket, but basically it's their own version of the 15-round magazines. Metal on the back side, kind of plastic insert on the front, so that will not wear your magazine button. If you're familiarized with Shield Arms, they came out with a 15-round magazine for the Glock 43 and give you more capacity. But the one thing about them, man, you'll have to change your magazine release to one of the metal ones, so it will not wear out on their magazine reinsertion or magazine changes, whatever you want to call it. But they do offer. Now, the only thing I have is that one magazine from Palmetto State Armory. I do have I think it's a Make Guard, or I can't remember what the name of the brand is, that I bought for my Glock 43 to make it 15 round, because they only come with 10-round magazines. So that's the only magazines I have available. We'll run into this pistol here. Again, I've been seeing a lot of videos where people having a lot of issues with the trigger or just ejection. But as far as that goes, I did shoot this a few times just to make sure it functions. So far it's working. But again, depending on which magazines, it could vary as far as that goes. So let's go do a quick video on this, run some magazines, some ammo through it, see how reliable it is as far as that goes. And we're going to run it just with iron sights. Now, the iron sights are metal serrated on the back side for glare cut. They are single white dot, nothing fancy, but you can always change it to any Glock style sights, iron sights, if you want to change it. But we're going to run it just like it is as well as goes. The texture on the magazine, on the grip, it's not too aggressive. I like to be more aggressive, but you can also stipple it, laser stipple it, whatever you may do. But it does feel great in the hand. As far as the undercut here, slightly undercut and polished. No finger groove, which is good. I like that. A little bit of ledge here on the bottom of the grip right here, which gives you a good purchase. Your hand won't slip down. It does have some little bit of notch cut here on the recess of the magazine right here. Kind of gives you the capability to strip the magazine as well. Everything else is pretty much the same, other than the trigger. As you can see, the trigger is going to be a little bit different, more like the MMP style magazines with the safety dongle here. We are empty, no magazine. And the trigger, it's not bad at all. It's not perfect, but let's see if we can get it to kind of mushy. Little take up, break, reset. Not too bad. Tactile, audible, and break. So as far as the trigger goes, it's not bad at all. It's better than your standard Glock triggers that come from Glock. But this design, as you know, is not my favorite. I mean, I switch pretty much every trigger on every pistol that I have to a flat trigger shoe at least. Just kind of feel better. Again, that's a preference thing, but you can always change the trigger on these things. Like I said, it's all Glock compatible parts, so you can always upgrade everything on this pretty much, and that goes. But as far as the barrel bowl, you won't be able to change that because it's got the compensated front slide. That's just the way it has to be, because the way it's made, unless you put a different slide, which I don't have any other aftermarket slides to put on this. But on that, I like the guy front serrations. A lot of people don't like to slide in the front. Some people like the press check, but serrations are nice. Again, the circle, the grip angle is pretty much simple. Grip angle, integrated bibby tail here. But on that, I'm able to manipulate everything, the slide, the trigger, magazine, everything seems to be functioning fine. But enough talking, let's go ahead and shoot the pistol and see how reliable it is. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're going to start with the Palmetto State Armory 50 round magazines. Now one thing about this magazine, I'm not able to put the last round in. It's very extremely hard. I'm sure hopefully it'll break in after a while, but we got 14 rounds of full metal jacket in there. Locks in pretty good. Let's go ahead and shoot 50 rounds, see how reliable it is. Wow. Now, as far as the trigger goes so far, I can't really notice that. I can notice the round trigger shoe. Again, it's not my favorite, but as far as me hitting anything, as you can hear, I only hit it one time. I got about an inch, 10-inch steel target, well, about 10-15 yards from it, and I wasn't able to hit nothing with iron sights. So far, the magazine worked. Now we're gonna use a 10 round magazines. This is the one original Glock magazine. The only thing I changed is the base plate, but I have some hollow point self-defense ammunition here. Just see if it runs, locks in, chamber. Let's see if I can hit anything. All right, here we go. Alright, ran them all, locked back, no issues. It does kind of drop semi, but I noticed I finally found a spot where I can hit the steel target. I had to aim center to the right of it to be able to get some hits on the target. So it is shooting left for me, but you know, that's kind of crazy. The size seems to be center that I can tell, but I don't know. The grip angle of this is not, it's slightly put my front sight higher than it needs to be, so I have to kind of aim down a little bit, kind of force it down to be able to really center that front sight between my rear sights. And like I said, I have to aim to the right of the target they hit, and he hits. But so far it ran self-defense ammo, ball ammo so far with their magazines, and the Glock 10 round magazines. Like I said, it only comes with one magazine, which is a bummer. I wish they had two. But let's go ahead and load up both of them again and see how it runs. I do have another 50 round magazine, which is the, I want to say it's the Met Guard, I can't remember, but it's their 50 round version of it. We're going to put some ammo on that as well, run and see if it runs. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so the magazine I was telling you earlier, it's not a Met Guard, it's a Pro Mag. I know Pro Mag have been really popular magazine manufacturer, but I do make a 50 round for the Glock 43, as you can see here. Shot it through my standard 43X. I had no issues, but it's basically a, I want to say metal sleeve, but I think it's plastic, but I think it is metal. I don't know. Kind of hard to say, but either way, it has a sleeve right there in the front where the magazine, you know, button catches and everything. But I'm able to load 50 rounds on this one, but on the Palmetto State Armory magazine, I still cannot fit 50 rounds 14, and that's even hard to get in there. But let's start with the Pro Mag magazine here first and see if it runs in it. Again, we do have 50 round. It locks in perfect, and yeah, let's see if it runs. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't know. That's a live round. It did strike the round. I don't know if you can see that. So, all right, let's continue. Oh, it locked back. Did not pick up a round. All right, locked back that time. So we can set this round off again. Could be a bad round. All right, here we go. All right, went bang. Now the magazine does not drop freely on the PSA Dagger. It does drop freely on my Glock 43X. All right, so we have warm-up function with the Pro Mag magazine. Now we're going back with the Palmetto State Armory magazine. Only 14 rounds in there. Like I said, I could not get that 15 round in. All right, here we go. All right, lock back, magazine drops. All right, again, it's still shooting to the left of me. I really had to aim to the right of the target to make any hits. So again, that's something, I don't know if it's the pistol. I don't know if it's me. But like I said, I'm only 10, 15 yards at the most from the steel target. All right, we're going back to the 10 round Glock magazine that comes with the Glock 43X. So locks in. All right, let's see. And a lock back. Magazine kind of drops. So, all right, as far as the shootability of this micro dagger, I mean, it shoots. I'm not sure if I tell any difference with the compensator, if it does help with the recoil mitigation, I guess you can call it. I'm running, I think I'm running a little bit of mixture, 150 and 124. But other than that, it feels, I don't know. I don't want to say snappy, but it does have a little more recoil, I guess you can say. Even though with the compensator, which I thought that would help mitigate. Again, when I present the pistol, the front side is slightly up, so I have to kind of push it down a little bit to be able to center that side on the rear side, get a good side pictures. And again, I have to shoot to the right to be able to hit the target 10-15 yards. So but other than that, it's running with the PSA Dagger magazine. I have any issues other than not able to get 15 rounds in it. But the Pro Mag, we have warm-up function. I'm gonna go ahead and load up that Pro Mag one more time to 15 rounds, see if I have any malfunctions again, and then give my final opinion. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we got the Pro Mag. Hope I remember saying that correctly. 15 round magazine for the Glock 43X, running in the Micro Dagger again. All right, locks in good. Chamber around. Let's see if we have any malfunction this time. All right, no malfunctions. Might have been the bad ammo or whatever it may be, but it ran. So far so good. As far as the pistol goes, other than one or two malfunctions that I have with this magazine, again, it could have been the magazine, but no failure to fire. Again, it was mostly on this magazine, the malfunctions that I had. Ran another 15 rounds, no issues that time. So again, could have been the magazine, not the pistol, but it has The pistol has run okay, fine to me. So far so good. I have ran approximately about I want to say at least 60 rounds today. But we're gonna continue shooting. We'll use their magazine and this magazine throughout the whole video, and then I give you my final opinion what I think about this pistol. So stay tuned. Alright guys, you see the Palmetto State Armory Micro Dagger with the 15 round magazine. It worked just fine for me. Now there is some videos out there, people having issues. One of them was could be for Black Diamond Guns and Gears. One of my buddies, they had issues with one of theirs, with the trigger dying on them. They took it apart and all that stuff, got to work again, but not 100% reliable. Again, Palmetto has been coming up with a lot of cool firearms in the industry for a while now. Plenty of stuff coming up from them. They're pretty cool and everything, innovating new products and everything, even making clones and stuff like that. But just like any other manufacturer, you're gonna have hiccups here and there. I know a lot of people, want to have a reliable gun. Now, I did shoot this. I did not do anything to it, any lubing or anything. Straight out the box, shot it. Today, I shot about 100. Previous before that, I shot about probably 50 more rounds, so about 150 roundish through it so far. Like I say, the only issue I had with the magazine from Pro Mags, it was one failure to chamber and one to eject. The ejection could have been the ammo. I had a mixture of different ammo in there, so 124, 115. As far as the gun, it shoots good, but it's shooting way too far to the left for me. Maybe that would fix with adjusting the sights, but you can't really adjust too much, even though you can. But it is optic ready. So let me know, comment down below if you want me to have a part 2 kind of update on this pistol, this time with an optic on it, to see how well it runs. Again, with the optic, some pistol may be finicky with a little bit of weight on the slide, but that not too much of a issue there. Nowadays pistols are designed to run with the optic nowadays, and not causing any issues. But other than that, as far as the trigger goes, it works. It's not my favorite trigger. It is a kind of little bit on the, I don't know, mushy, but it does have a nice break on it. Reset, not too far, and it's right there. Again, with the 15 round magazine, like I told you, I'm only able to load 14 rounds. Hopefully that'll break in. I don't know. Could be a break-in thing you have to do with the magazine, but only I'm able to forcibly put 14 rounds in there, which is very, very hard to do so, and not be able to put 15 rounds. Again, you could top it off with 15 rounds and leave 14 in the magazine, and you still have enough capacity to be able to have a carry weapon here for concealed carry. Now, as far as the mitigation and everything, not much difference there for me and my shooting experience. It does help a little bit maybe, but not much. To me, I can't tell much difference again, but other than that, it works. I haven't had any issues. Again, comment down below if you want to do a part 2 of this and put more rounds through it, this time with an optic on it once I get an optic put on here. And as far as the grip goes and everything, like I was saying, when I present the firearm, it is pointed a little bit up, so I have to kind of push it down a little bit to get that sight picture perfect. And again, I have to aim to the right to be able to hit anything at 10-15 yards, which most pistols, micro pistol sight pistols, I haven't had any issues hitting the target at 15 yards. But with this one, for some reason I'm shooting left. Again, I don't know if that's a sight thing or it could be the firearm. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't really tell you, but that's just the way it shoots for me. But again, comment down below. Again, if you want to see a part 2, also comment down below if you have experience or got one of the micro daggers, what variation you have, if you have any issues, point of impact shooting when you shoot, what type of ammunition you run to it. Again, it could be ammunition thing that may prefers different ammo to be more accurate. I was just shooting ball ammo and everything. But if I didn't mention, I appreciate Petro Arms, my local FL, for being able to get my hands on one of these. So those guys been big supporter of the channel for me able to get firearms that I'm not able to get in my hands to make content here on the channel. Again, I appreciate those guys. Make sure to check those guys on Instagram and Facebook. They do have a website where you can check out and see all their inventory, even used guns they have available for sale. And again, I appreciate those guys. All right guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button. That really helps the channel. Even though you're not subscribed, I really appreciate if you do subscribe as well. And also check out the links down below for Palmetto, and as well discount codes for everything else in the pinned comment or in the description down below as well. It saves you money, doesn't cost you any extra. It helps you save some money as well. So also make sure to check me out on Instagram, which I'm also very active over there. Kind of give you a sneak peek on products that are coming on the channel that I'm working on reviewing. Kind of give you again a sneak peek what's coming up on the channel if you follow me over there as well. There's a link tree on my bio where they have all various type of products, companies, and discount codes where you can save money, and that's also a good way to support me as well. Alright guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.